grab a beer, Heather.
Suspecting shower is optional.
I'm also having a nail dilemma, Jessica. Can I talk about it? My husband won't talk to me about it because he doesn't want to see me in that light. That's literally what he said to me. Half my toenail fell off, and I'm panicked about it.
Okay.
Great eyebrows, toenails. I bought the 1+ers. They're not good enough. I have to get real glasses. I have no Botox right now. I mean, none. Like, I'm really feeling 45. Aged. I'm feeling aged. And my armpits stink.
Oh, yeah, me too. I mean, you don't stink right now, I assure you, but...
I think I did.
I meant to take a shower, but
Maddie looked out here and my fucking whole ass was in the air. That's a great fucking vacuum, by the way.
It is.
It's
only $100 a Bissell.
Okay, because I'm going to tell you a couple things about it.
We have 2 of them.
I'm going to tell you a couple things. Shout out to Bissell.
Uh-huh.
The cord, I love that I can push the button and the cord sucks back in. That's my least favorite part of vacuuming.
So we got the new,
is dicking with the cord.
So we got that same.
First and foremost.
We went on Amazon and said like reorder. We just got the same.
Can you
one.
please? I'm getting one.
No, the second one we got, the cord doesn't.
Fuck you guys. Mm-hmm. I also really like. It's very easy to get the hose out, and the one attachment is the perfect width and shape to go right along everything. See the baseboard? Yeah. I also hand washed all the walls. The only thing I need Maddie to do
up there
is get me that one in that corner. But it doesn't stink in here anymore, does it? Because what happens to the vacuum?
Yesterday it did stink. I noticed
it stunk when I came in here, but then and then I had it smelling good, and then I vacuumed. But then when you suck up them fucking ladybugs,
they smell.
But then when I sprayed our minty bug spray shit,
yes,
I think we're back.
I thought it was like some aromatherapy that you were doing, like essential oils.
I'm feeling pretty ragey too.
Okay. Because you're not in the Prozac.
No, kind of mean. I actually asked God on the way here to please help me not, like, where is this, like, dark cloud of fuck you coming from? Mm-hmm. And how do I neutralize it a little bit?
Well, let's do a welcome, and then we'll hop into why we even need to bother neutralize. Where is it coming from? And then we should say, should we neutralize it? I think that's the right question. I think there's we ought to be raged. So, cheers. Welcome to Stirred Up. I'm Heather.
I'm Jessica.
It's Sunday morning.
Welcome to church.
Heather's raging.
I'm raging. I'm good. But I'm raging.
What is your top 3 sources of rage?
I'm dealing with narcissistic behavior.
Family, friends, work.
Nope.
Public.
The public and people I am forced to interact with based on like the community I am in.
Got it. Okay.
And I'm ragey because the behavior is just fucking belligerent, and any other situation in my life, I'd be like,
when it happens, does it personally affect your life, or is it just annoying to have to be exposed to it?
It's triggering me for more of an extended amount of time than I am comfortable with.
Okay, there we go.
More of the mind share than
It's triggering, but it's not like, because
there's not much I can do for like a little bit more time. Do you know what I mean? Like I'm sort of in this, I've thought through it, and like, I've talked about this before. Like I really believe with any engagement, like as I get older, if I'm going to bite your head off, or I'm going to be like, what is the objective? And if the objective that I'm not trying to meet is going to be a positive one, truly, like, or it's not going to be the objective, the outcome that I want, I will just bow out and disengage. Because to me, like, the older I get, I don't really enjoy having an argument or being right for the sake of being right anymore. I will engage and have tough conversations if I believe the outcome is going to be at least a neutral, productive. It's a productive conversation.
I agree.
But to get into the comments even, or to argue or whatever, like for me, but I'm at the point now where like the outcome for me is that I fucking burn it down and I don't ever have to engage again. So I actually am finding myself in a spot where like, I don't actually fucking care if the conversation's productive.
Yeah.
I want to fucking tell you exactly what I think. And so I don't really like the space that puts me in. So I'm in this like, I've made, right? Like why?
Yeah.
As really a true value of engagement that I've had for the last probably 5 to 7 years. Why am I now like,
okay,
fuck you, fuck your show, I don't care if it's productive, and I don't care if I walk out of this thing with everyone fucking thinking I'm a crazy person. It's nothing more than I feel better, and then maybe feel worse.
Okay. All right.
So the OCD is like, no.
I want to hold that thought too. Is there more things causing rage, or is it just primarily, like, if you're going to put like a bucket of percentage, is that like the narcissist?
And I don't like what's happening in this country.
Yeah, that's the primary source of my rage, really.
Now my dad was a college wrestler. And so a lot of like the humans he was around are all in Michigan, Wisconsin, Minnesota, like they're big wrestling states. And so we've got like direct connectivity. And some of the things that even have happened to like my parents' friends that are born American citizens, but maybe it be an Indian American or a Chinese American, or just an American of whatever
because we
of
come
your
from
heritage,
lots of different descent,
right? Whatever, and some very strange things have happened with ICE, and I just that really kicks me, and I think that's also narcissism, and. So I think the main thing is what's happening in the direct of my community.
Yeah.
And I'm right here right now. And I can't go.
Yeah. It feels like this like authority and control.
Yes.
Is coming at
over
us.
Values and truth.
Yeah. Is coming at us from too many angles.
Correct. From my personal, I have to engage with you angle.
Yeah. So when people say like, well, then stop reading the news, people are depressed because they're just doom scrolling on social media and seeing all these things.
Yeah. It's like having crabs is ignorance, and having crabs is bliss until you know you have crabs. Do you know what I'm saying? And that's how I feel about the news. Like for me,
but it's affecting, but it's not just the news. You're experiencing the same kind of behavior in your daily life. Like you can't get away with it. You can't get away from it.
In my daily life.
Mm-hmm. That's
asking me what I need, and me asking kindly the 3 things I need, and then telling me, like throwing my question, what do you need this for? And this is how it was done before. And it's like, no, well, I did it before. So that's not how it was done before because you saw me do it. So like, just like, so I finally had to
questioning,
not even questioning my authority, but you asked me what I needed. Yeah. And I said, I need X, Y, and Z. And everything you came back to me with was, why do you need that? That's not how it works. Are you saying you want to have this? And I'm like, no, you just asked me what I needed, and I can take care of it myself, but like, here are the 3 things. And then you respond back with, well, here's how it normally goes. Yeah. And I'm going, no, because I did it last year. You're lying now because that's not how it went, because we did it together this way last year. Are you forgetting this? And I'm like, why am I even... You fucking liar. Mm-hmm. You narcissistic fucking lying prick. Yeah. I'm frustrated with it. On top of that, my toenail fell off, and I can't see.
So did you like stub it or smash it? Was it an injury, or is it just what you're worried about is like it didn't fall off for any reason whatsoever? That's the concern.
More of me is slowly dying. And coming into this winter, I was probably the best shape I've been in, even in my 30s. And I'm coming out of this winter with every swimsuit that I wore in September of last year. If I try to wear that in front of my kids and their friends, it'll be just the kakook barely covered one half of the butthole. And like, I don't know. But then it's like, I'm not really eating anything more than I ever have. I just think I'm, again, slowly and surely gonna look like...
You have to lift heavy weights. Not even heavy, but like you have resistance. You have to keep your muscles.
I'm going to do some sit-ups and push-ups every night.
Okay, that's a good start. Do some bicep curls too if you can.
Well, I try to do all my own grocery carrying.
Some squats. I try to do all my own grocery carrying. The way they load those plastic bags is like half a pound at a time. Oh, you do it all one time. Okay,
I do it all at one time, and I try to hold them like this.
Me too.
And I'm walking out of Aldi like this. Like, this might be the only 10 minutes I have today to try to not slowly shrivel into an amphibian.
Do some lunges while you're at it. Like, throw in a lunge in there. That would be funny.
Dude, I swear to God, in the Holy Bible, sometimes when I walk the dogs in my snow pants, you'll be seeing me in front of my house, and I'll be like, 1, 2. There's supposed to be a glow phase to menopause. I think that's what they just tell you so you don't fucking off yourself in the middle of it.
Yeah, I think that's fair enough. I also think that it's hard in the earliest stage of February to have, like, it's normal for us to be.
Yeah, I need this toenail back by March 30th.
But we're in like seasonal depression. We know everybody feels it. Like even the most optimistic, not depressed people are like, I'm barely hanging in over here. Right? It's gonna be a long month or two, and it will, and we'll come out on the other side, and we always do. So sometimes I just like, in the same way that you asked God for some, I don't know what you called it, but like you just need.
Please help take the hate out of me. Like I just want some.
So I consider it mindfulness. So I feel the hate. If I want to give myself, if I still really want to feel it, I set like a timer and I said like, okay, you can fucking rage for 5 minutes and whatever that means for my rage. But once that 5 minutes is done, I close my eyes and I feel in my body, where do I feel that rage the most? Is it like in my heart, in my head, in my, like, am I clenching my arms? Like feel where I'm physically manifesting my rage and then get rid of it. Take my mind, circle around that feeling, and then expend it.
Have you ever been in fight or flight where your whole body's ragey, or you feel like you're going to die? And
yeah, but that's the thing.
To the emergency room.
But breathing is the way that you regulate. So that exercise. So you have to be able to intercept it. You have to be able to intercept it, or have someone help you intercept it, right? So it's going to the place where, yeah, fight or flight. You're at the peak of that. And then it is recognizing it, finding the method. So I just explained my method, but like, you know, I'm going to have that maybe 10 times on a really bad day, right? Like it's not just solves it and I'm good for a week. Like, no, it solves it till the next thing that fucking lights me up.
Right.
You know?
Like a fucking Christmas tree.
Yeah.
Like I used to put white lights on my Christmas tree, and this year I went full-fledged rainbow primary colors because that is how I am feeling.
You should show everyone your... So like these are also the bright spots in your... Like if you get one moment of bright spot in your day and you've got this gorgeous... What are these dogs' names called?
King Charles Cavalier.
King Charles Cavalier PJ set.
Silk PJ set. This is from Coco's original mama. This is what Coco looks like. She is a black and tan. Brewster is a tricolor.
Yeah,
He's over here. I do not have a full ruby.
Not yet.
Bitch, yes. And I do not have a blemon. So a full ruby is the full red and the blemon. So there's 4 colors in the AKC
breed like allowance kind of thing.
I have 2 of the 4. I told you when I went to Italy, we were sitting. I drank so much alcohol and espresso in Italy that I got eye twitches and face twitches.
Because you were doing uppers and downers nonstop.
Yeah, all day long.
That'll do it.
Little Coke, little indica. Little Coke, little indica. I just did it with fucking wine and coffee.
The beans.
But I remember sitting in like a promenade, and I was at a coffee shop, I think at the time, and I saw this woman, and she was just gorgeous, and she had a wagon, and she had 8 of them fuckers.
Oh my God.
And
I sent you a video with like 50 on a bed.
Well, here's the deal. In Holland, Michigan, where I got brewer from before I was, right, there's a parade for Cavaliers, and they dress them all up, the Rose Parade. I've been wanting to go to that parade for a while. Like, if my son went to school there, like, fucking, duh.
Yeah. You'd have to.
Fucking kidding me? I also want to talk a little bit about dogs in this city and in this state. Brewer has been literally all over the country. I can't say the world, but the country. In New York City, he can stay at some of the most lovely hotels with no fee. In Miami, he can stay at the most lovely 5 hotels, and if you it's under a certain pounds, even most of the nice ones. So if you have 2 or 3 dogs that weigh 10 pounds, right, you can have a dog up to 100 pounds, or you pay extra. When you go into restaurants in big cities and in fancy places, there's dog bowls with water and treats. You fucking tried to bring a dog up into this podunk. You know, I tried to bring a dog with a dirt floor around here who's even a service dog.
Do you want to know why I think that?
You look at me like I have 6 heads. Fuck right off.
Do you want to know
why? My dog is cleaner. more well behaved.
Your dog is, but it's the policy applies to everyone. And like, look around.
I don't really see people going, I'm going to take my naughty ass dog to the mall while I try to get my nails done so I can be jumped up on.
I seriously really do. People would do it if they felt like
well, let's make that again. Are we going to make laws on the majority or on the fucking anomaly? Because I'm just saying, like, I just have no tolerance for. So
how are you going to advocate for it? You're going to start with the mall one step at a time? Like you go there for your massages. And then somebody tried to tell me that he has to have a vest on if he's a service dog. And I'm like, no, he doesn't. That's what I thought.
That's absolutely untrue. Mm-hmm. And they can't actually buy, it's HIPAA, right? Like it's HIPAA. I actually feel like the people who put those big ass service dog vests with the patches on them, like that actually makes me like, and if you have a dog with that on and it's not well behaved, it's kind of like, you know, you really know when one has one on, you know? I just free the animals. Come on, get over it. Especially coffee shops or beer gardens or brewery type places. Or
I think anything outdoors I'm totally game for. But I do think...
We used to smoke in restaurants 10 years ago. No problem.
Yeah, but there's a reason why we don't.
I don't know. We should bring it back. Fuck it.
Well, so this is what I think. I do think like a time and a place. So if you have your establishment and it's known for smoking, like if you go to a cigar place, you're going to sit in a cigar lounge and you're going to get smoke.
I'm just saying, when I open up my physical piece of this business model, your fucking dogs are welcome. And if your dog's naughty, that's fine. I'll have a nice little playpen out back it can stay in while you shop my store.
Okay.
Spend your money.
I'm just saying. Fair. I'm just going to say I don't know that I totally agree on the free-for-all because I just feel like
Okay, let's apply the rule like your dog should just be like your kids. The way your kids eat around the table here versus a restaurant should be two different expectations. So also use your best fucking judgment. And if you don't have any, then both of y'all should stay home.
That's what
You and your dog.
That's kind of
you and your dog. Okay? Like, you know, you're not just going to take a 5-month-old puppy to fucking Grazie, I would hope, and be like, sit down, Fido. And if you're doing that, then you got to leave Grazie too, because you're probably leaving a 5% tip. Bitching about the free rolls.
Bitching about the free rolls.
Can I get some rolls? I hate when it makes me. Why? The rolls coming. I'm more worried about, can I get a beer?
Yes.
Like, what question for you? What is raging you this week in the news? I have not been much news. I am worried about Savannah's mom.
I might have not
seen. She was kidnapped.
Who's Savannah's mom? Oh, the today.
Yeah, she was supposed to be doing the Olympics.
Yeah, that doesn't seem good. I'm just sort of stewing over the inactivity of the Epstein files and the fact that when a reporter asks the president a question about it, he just says, you should smile more. Like,
his press secretary is just as bad.
She was so bad.
She's a fucking raging twat waffle, dude.
Yes.
Speaking of twat waffle, didn't Peyton say twat waffle?
She said, the waffle came separate, so Peyton just said, twat? Real loud, like repeated it. She didn't hear the waffle part. She's
just kind of a cunt.
She is. The whole Obama gorilla post, like, she doubled down and defended it. It just is sick. Like, so I just get now, like, I used to rage and now I get like sad and depressed because it does come down to like this authoritarianism and lack of like the full on control and
power and control and authoritism. I can and really, you can't, and I'm bigger and better than you, so I'm going to shut you the fuck up because I'm too much of a baby.
Because I can. Right. I have the power.
You're telling me I'm basically what it is he also like, I think you're ignorant and stupid, so I'm also ignorant and stupid, but because I have more power, like my ignorance trumps yours.
Yeah.
No pun intended.
Right.
Truly.
So that's really like getting me down. My book is not that good. I'm 100 pages into my book, and it was an author that I had previously liked, and it has a lot of reviews, like good reviews on this book. So some of them are considering like the best book. But it's kind of sad. It's a sad start, 100 pages in. And so I'm just like, I don't know if I have it in me, and it's a book rental, and I've already got another book available. So I need to like decide if I'm going to do not finish this or double down, but then I'm not reading. So like the other thing that brings me joy is like not bringing me joy. I don't know. I'm like, just every day, just focus on like, okay, what's the most important thing I need to do in my day job? And then like, what are the things I'm going to do tonight to progress the podcast? And what are the things I can do today to like progress my storefront for FreshSet? And those are keeping me afloat because they're productive and I enjoy, and it is what it is. But like, You can only have your business brain on for so long too. Oh, what is else bringing me joy? We're watching Landman on Paramount Plus.
Did you watch that lady I told you to watch?
No, because I just didn't end up having time.
Oh man,
I know. Oh,
Landman, who's in it?
Billy Bob Thornton.
Oh, I love him.
Demi Moore.
Oh, I love her.
And Allie, I want to say like Lautner. It's not Lautner. She was on Orange is the New Black, and she was on something else that was also really good. She's incredible.
She blonde with blue eyes.
Blonde, yeah. She probably has blue eyes.
Badass.
Yeah.
Pretty girl.
Yeah. Fantastic. It's an incredible show.
I think she was the love interest, or like the wife who blew the whistle with Reese Witherspoon in Legally Blonde.
Yes.
She can play pretty much anything.
She can. Yeah.
Shout out to Allie Lautner.
And she really nails it in this role. Like the whole first season, How's
Demi?
So she is.
I'm thinking about getting my hair long like hers. Fuck it.
I don't want to do any spoilers. So she's great. And she's really showing herself in the second season. So that's about all I'm going to say on that note. And I think she's incredible. It's just really good. And it's like serious. It's a drama, but I am laughing hysterically the entire time because it's just my kind of joy. So anyways, that is, I'm spending my evenings just like looking forward to that, watching that, staying up a little too late, watching an extra episode that we shouldn't because we like it so much.
I'll watch it. What's it on, Netflix?
No, Paramount Plus.
I got that.
Yeah, okay, good. Definitely watch it.
Because I think I sold my soul when I switched to Spectrum to save $12.
Yeah, and you get it. You get it in your package.
7,000 fucking solicitors a day.
It was worth selling your soul. You're saving hundreds of dollars on your cell phone, aren't you?
Hundreds.
Yeah.
And my TV. Hundreds.
Yeah.
I think $2,600 this year.
Yeah. I want to do that. I think I'm still going to try to figure out a way to do that.
We're really squeezing it. We've gotten rid of everything but the cleaning lady, pretty much.
Mm-hmm. We're squeezing it too.
I'm over it.
Yeah. Oh, I did up my wine spend this week.
Yeah, but.
So there's that. Remember how I was like, I did do January pretty good. Not completely dry, but.
You made it 8 or 9 days, I thought.
Oh, yeah. And then.
Completely dry.
Yeah.
7 or 8 days.
Like basically 2 weeks. And then.
Basically, that's Mike Smith math. Get the fuck out of here. Like me going to the neighbors for one drink. Yeah, you did like 7 days. Yeah, like, so basically 2 weeks.
It was more than 7 days.
Lady, I am only laughing at the numbers, not the pain you suffered. Do you like the word cunt, and are you highly offended by it?
I'm not highly offended. I feel indifferent. I use it a little bit more than like I probably should. Yeah, it's fine.
Me too.
Okay.
I'm a big fan of it.
Okay.
Have you listened to Call Her Daddy lately?
Not religiously. Which one did I listen to last?
She had Michelle Obama on there, didn't she?
Yeah, I listened to part of it, but it wasn't like I didn't actually find the topic that like useful for me, so I didn't listen to the whole thing. It was like, nice, but some things just aren't for me. I'm moving on.
Moving on.
Yeah. You heard it here first on the Stirred Up podcast. I have got the first ever FreshSet hair deodorizer, odor eliminator, odor neutralizer. It will take the odor out of your hair. And guess what? It's yours truly. It is my product I've been working on for the past 9 months, and I'm really excited to bring it to you first. It is so good that it can take the smell of bonfire odor out of your hair entirely. This is kind of game changing. I know people who have told me and tried this who have said, I will skip this whole social event of the bonfire itself because I don't want to go home and have to spend an entire hour showering before I go to bed. Stirred Up listeners are getting free shipping and a free gift for the first 50 people who purchase. Go to freshsethair.com and use code StirredUpPod at checkout.
Okay, so you asked me today. Welcome to
The Realty.
Hold on. We have to brand that better, too, because that is a thing. Like, we were in the spill.
Mm-hmm. Like, we have to identify where we are.
Where we normally literally spill, but we're clean today, and I have Fiona, and I have to treat her with respect. Kindness. Can't spill on Fiona.
Okay.
She's not a cum catcher.
She's not a cum catcher. Oh my God, Marcy sent me a message and she was like, that is true, but they are called cumbrellas. So they're not cum catchers. But like the person who invented fake eyelashes was a prostitute
Jessica,
in
we
Europe.
have no volume.
Huh?
We've had no volume this whole time.
No, I fixed it.
Why is everything down? Not everything's ever down. Jessica. No, you
cleaned the thing and turned it down, but I did do a sound check.
I can't hear you at all. My volume's off. Oh, it's because I was reading your lips so hard.
Pick that up.
Which one?
Put that in that whiteboard.
Are you ready for the real tea?
Talk to me.
Today is Super Bowl. Today is Sunday. This won't air for a while. But I wanted to talk a little bit about the Super Bowl investment, brand building, and then I think it naturally flowed into the emotional conversation we have today. So, Jessica, my question for you is, if you close your eyes.
That's not a question. That was not a question.
Name 3. I told you first. Do what I say. Name 3 brands that you like. And when you think about their smell or their feel, or what you don't hear.
Okay, all right, I can give you one right now.
Or what you taste or what you see. Okay. What is it?
I can give you one really quickly right now, but it's also because where we're at in our space. I don't know what sense that is, but there is an element of that, which is in our studio but close to the barn, and we just saw a snowmobile. So I think Carhartt, and I smell like the exhaust of snowmobile, like Klotz motor oil exhaust, going to the racetrack, going snowmobiling, and just I love that smell. It's tied to core memories of my childhood that are the absolute best. And so I associate a brand like Carhartt with like that kind of both hard work and reward of getting to go snowmobiling.
So when you're snowmobiling, what does that smell like? It smells like the exhaust. What does it feel like when you're with your people?
No, there's a physical vibration.
You can feel it?
Freaks out. Clay's so upset about it. He wants to watch from the barn. He's not interested.
But what do you feel?
That the vibration of the whole machine.
What do you feel with the people? Like
all joy. Yeah, right.
And what are you tasting while you're out there?
Probably Fireball.
What do you see?
Well, we oftentimes with snowmobile in the dark, so hopefully not open water. I don't know. Depends, right? But like you see your people. And
it's an adventure. It's fun.
Yeah.
It's family. It's friends. It's connectivity. And I think
maybe because you don't know what you're going to see, that's the adventure of it. Yeah, like you just never know what you're going to come up on. And
if you think about a brand that like gives you like all of the opposite of motions of what Carhartt gives you, what would that brand be?
If I have to fly Spirit or United.
Why? What do you feel?
I have
broke. Me too. Me too. Tara, I was like, I could save $8,000 by flying United. I'm like, no. I will rather stay home. I would. And if Delta keeps fucking with me, I'm going to stay home, period. So fuck you, Delta.
Yeah, I was going to say Delta's normally the jam.
Listen here, bitch.
We're getting close.
You're going to charge these motherfucking prices. You either better get the riffraff the fuck off my plane.
If you're going to charge these motherfucking prices, you can't be like, you
telling me that I'm a silver, I'm not a this, and I have your fucking credit card, and I fucking don't fuck you, Delta. I'm getting into fuck you, Delta mode too. So let's just be clear here.
Yep.
Okay. So when you, Jessica, let's start over again. This is not about me today.
Oh, sure. Okay. You're the product other.
Negative memories. Okay. So when you're on Spirit or United.
You know what? I don't think I've actually fully made it onto a Spirit flight because every time I try, they fucking cancel when I'm 4:00 in the morning driving to Detroit trying to catch a flight for a vacation with my friends and doing something fun because I would never fly Spirit for any other reason than trying to save money with
Delta better play off of on-time delivery or that's the only, at this point, you got nothing else.
I don't know if I've ever made it on a Spirit.
So you don't know what it feels like except for pure rage and annoyance and scared
in
and
the middle
all
of the night while I'm traveling.
Yeah. What do you hear?
Crying. Literally crying. People are crying.
What are you tasting?
The aluminum in my mouth from rage.
What do you see?
Red.
You're so fucking funny too. I think you're the product. When you said, I don't know what you said. I don't know. I played it for Mike. He's like, I already saw it. I'm like, yeah, shut up. But watch it again. Okay. So we're going to talk about the Super Bowl, but I think what I really want to talk about today is emotional marketing. And so emotional marketing, so brands, depending on the experience you have or never get to have.
Right. Is an experience too. An intended experience that gets
They are really built on perception. A brand is not something you can really like grab, right?
Correct, yeah.
You can touch the Nike logo, but you only know how it made you see, feel, if you really break it down, right? It could invoke rage because it's out of your price point. It can invoke rage because you waited and it didn't come. It can invoke
then, like, that rage
the
is also,
greatest
like,
memory in the whole world because you
jealousy
ran
and
your
desire.
biggest race.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Yep.
So, spill some facts. So the story today is really about brand building and marketing and emotional connectivity. We're going to tie that into the Super Bowl and what you're going to see today, folks.
Okay.
So I'm giving you like the 10 minutes of Cliff Notes. So at the end of the day, like the modern marketing, if you're going to be really good at it, no matter what, you have to have emotion. Building connection, evoking feelings such as nostalgia, trust, joy, rather just listing product features. So you're going to see that a lot in the Super Bowl. You're going to take human beings with nostalgia, because that's trending. You think about the toy stuff we've talked about, and we're really going to try to invoke emotion, joy, whatever it is.
Yeah. A
lot of it is a little fucking pot stirring. Shout out to Kendall fucking Jenner.
Yeah.
Love your motherfucking show. And so the aspects of emotional marketing are important. You're moving beyond the key benefits. And I talk about this a lot with scientists and engineers. You have a feature versus a benefit. The feature is on-time delivery. The benefit is, you name it. You had your pajamas for Christmas, which made
but you have
grandma
to be able
happy.
to creatively tell that benefit.
You have to tell that fucking
But because
story.
you know your customer.
That leads into the power of storytelling. Crafting narratives that resonate personally. You have to know who we're talking to. Right message, right place, right time, right audience. And then what do they care about for us to care? You have to be authentic. That's crucial. You talked about that. You're not just creating FreshSet. You're creating a transparency, which is the feature, but the benefit to the consumer.
And building a relationship with the brand, the consumer building a relationship with the brand. You're going to see me online packing your product, and then I'm going to show you me shipping it out the next day. You're going to see me touching the thing. There's not like a black box.
The Element Trust Barometer says that our trust in media this year is less than it has ever been.
I was going to say,
so authenticity in brand building is crucial. Consumers are savvy. We cannot show up to this table or anywhere half-assing this motherfucking shit.
I agree. It's also because of AI.
And we have to understand the key emotional triggers. Brands tap into joy, trust, fear, even fear. Think about what's happening in the government. Brands don't always invoke. That was my point at the top of the house. You have two brands who invoke two very different things.
Feelings, yeah.
Correct. So what's the impact of all of that? Why do we care in marketing? Why do we care in brand? Why are you going to see that in the creative and the brand partnerships that are going to play out through the Super Bowl, who I could give two fucks about at all this year? I told Jessica, I am more concerned about what my family is eating and what is happening on the marketing end of the brands than, and Jessica's concerned about chit-chatting.
Yeah, I just want to chit-chat.
So we're highly aligned. So why does it matter? Higher conversion rates. What does conversion mean in marketing? There's a clear data between emotion, conversion, and revenue, period. We talk about net promoter scores. We talk about lifetime value of customers in the world of brand building.
Mechanism for how we can measure the emotion.
That's where your data comes in with like, do I understand the problem? Do I understand the customer? And what am I putting out there emotionally invoking some sort of action? And that's when your data and analytics come in. And then what's the cost to do that? We're going to talk about cost here today too. And so today, how do people do this? They do it through social media and storytelling. They do it through purpose-driven marketing. We talk about purpose a ton around here. Like most of what we do, we're going to do something. There's a greater purpose beyond everything we're doing, and Heather and Jessica take care of their families. That is our purpose. We want to give back. There's a purpose behind. You see a lot of philanthropy. You see a lot of like sustainability. You see a lot of like eco-driven things that come back to purpose, community, XYZ. And at the end of the day, like there's a higher sales volume. If you can tap in and use the 20% of marketing to grow, data says your sales volume is growing by like a little south of 25%. Big deal. Okay? So let's go back. Let's pull this together a little bit.
Okay.
There's a lot of so you've got like the basis of marketing. You have to understand your customer. You do have to have a product that meets their needs. You have to understand how to invoke, not only deliver on the product, right time, right message, right place, but get it to the door, do all the logistical things we bitched about in business.
Right.
But also, like, you got to advertise. Yeah. And that's what we're going to see today.
Because you got to get people in the pool to even know that you exist, or like to think about you again, or to have a certain feeling about your brand that makes them want to choose. Yeah.
So if I think about some of the biggest advertising stages in the world, 2 of them are happening right now. It's the Olympics and it's the Super Bowl.
Ooh, that's compelling. Yes, you're right.
And I watched a ton with the Olympics on Ralph Lauren Polo. I didn't even talk about what I think about your overdone outfits, Ralph Lauren. The more I look at them, the more I like them. It evoked all sorts of feelings. Like we're a little excessive, we're a little not. We're trying to do everything at once. Are we Norwegian? Are we American? Like it was good.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, like I'm talking about it. So like any news is good news.
Can I say something dumb?
Yeah.
Is the Olympics happening right now, or are we pre-Olympics? Like
we're happening.
Oh, when did the opening ceremony?
Thursday or Friday.
Oh,
yeah, it's a good one. It's a good one.
See, that's how unplugged I am.
Well, I don't know. Next time we're showing up here, I'm going to wear all red with my face covered. I was still going to think about that for next week. So once the kids are done with both of their Dow games.
She's making a statement, guys.
What's the song I like? Baby, carrier, mother, father, whatever. It's an anthem.
Okay.
I shared it on the Stirred Up Media. It was the third post. First was the launch, which was fun, neon.
I saw it.
Then I went to All Is Love. And then I went to baby, producers, something, mothers. Like it was very abrupt. Okay.
Okay. I think I saw, but it's not compelling.
Let's talk about advertising, Jessica, and let's talk about the Super Bowl. We're going to talk about the Super Bowl specifically because you have some of the biggest brands in the world putting a lot of money in one basket, but also like I want to talk about full funnel marketing today.
Also, can I ask you to give your just like your experience perspective, not anything much like deep, but like your experience perspective of how you think Super Bowl ads have ebbed and flow in like their delivery, their success. How does Super Bowl ads matter today compared to what they mattered like maybe in the 90s, just anecdotally, with the change in how media is delivered, you know?
I think you can think about it a lot of ways. I think the biggest piece is probably looking at the Super Bowl ad as a piece of your marketing toolbox, not the marketing toolbox. So like when you think about the customer journey and you called me out, like this is I'm 5 years old, but the customer journey is no longer linear, right? It looks more like a figure eight. And I think that's a piece of it. So what I mean by that is I think a Super Bowl ad in the 90s was a huge piece of your marketing spend pie, whatever. And you really like there, like it went from awareness to like complete conversion. I think the way you have to think about the Super Bowl and advertising today is like it's the big bang, but you have to diversify.
I was visualizing
and you have to think about your channel management. So if you and I have $100,000 in marketing dollars, we're gonna probably place, depending on the pie, like a big portion and bet of that in a big bang like the Super Bowl,
and then hope that it delivers the rest of the year.
No, wait. And we're gonna do other things as part of that. So
we're
you'll
not
see
just praying and
it's the same thing you're doing with Stirred Up.
What's praying and spraying come from?
Pull and pray.
I'm saying
you didn't wear a condom or you didn't take birth control. You pulled and prayed.
I was thinking the visual of the bang where you're like, boom, you just got a whole bunch of stuff and then you're just hoping for the best. But you're saying we don't do that anymore, or we maybe never did. We don't just hope for the best. It's a very thoughtful.
Today it is, and you'll see it done wrong. So I'll tell you, it's not always is, but here's how it should work. Right, you are creating a moment in time with the Super Bowl, but there's a bunch of yes. I want you to quit fucking interrupting me, or we're never going to be done.
Heather, welcome.
Shout out to Gina.
Welcome to my world. Okay, carry on. Sorry, I didn't want you to be thirsty, Heather.
You keep interrupting me. I love the fact that you're actually listeing to half of what I have to say.
And I'm engaged. If I'm not interrupting, you probably know I'm checking out. When you don't interrupt me, I'm like, I've lost her. Either she doesn't care or she doesn't get it. One of the two.
I never not get it. I just don't fucking care.
I know, but sometimes when I'm talking about stuff, I know I'm not making sense. It's not like you don't get it because you're not smart. It's not. It's like you're not getting it because I'm not saying something that makes sense.
You know what I feel like? She's got this covered for the audience. There's nothing for me to add here.
Yeah, that's why I know that's not good. That's not a good product. I'm not doing a good job.
So if you think, yes, you are. Stop. If you think about the marketing mix.
It's fucking hot in here.
I did a case study back in the day when it came to great stuff, and we were looking at Loctite. And if you remember at all, and you can look him up, he had a tooth that was missing.
Oh,
we ended up
really?
Yep, he did. But what Loctite did and what our intern, the work that she did was around like they had, let's say, a $10 million marketing budget and they put all into the Super Bowl commercial. They did. It was like a gap. It was like a whole thought thing. What they didn't
that was a part of the story, the gap. Okay.
What they didn't do is think about the rest of the funnel in the experience, meaning this is a moment in time, but media has changed. Yeah. You have to be top of mind, to your point, and have value to create an emotion to connect across social media, across out of home, meaning billboards, your intern.
You have to follow through.
Follow through. So if you're selling a product and you put $100,000 into advertising your product on this podcast because you know we have 2 million viewers a month, but your label doesn't align to that product in the store experience, or they can't find you when they search you to understand your price point, or you don't have a couple short videos that's beyond your little teaser to show the what, the way, the how. The point is, and if you have the money to do a good Super Bowl commercial, you better be having somebody in-house and out-of-house who understands how to create the entire end-to-end strategy. And so what are you doing from an always-on perspective for your company and your brand? The Super Bowl is a moment in time, right? Your ability to promote the Super Bowl is a moment in time. The TV commercial is a channel for that moment in time with a message. There's a whole bunch of other channels with a whole bunch of other different content styles, with a whole bunch of other mixed messages related to your larger strategy that are really important in the execution.
Do we know how many times somebody needs to be exposed to something before that brand is sticky in their brain, or like maybe it kind of depends on the product
category? So I don't have that data offhand, but I would actually probably should and like to know that. From a communications perspective, I always remember like tell them what you told them and tell them again, and then you have to deliver on that in their own experience. So like I would probably, if I'm just gutting it, like tell everybody the same thing 10 fucking times until they tell you enough that they've bought it and they've come back, or you're annoying them in the comments and they don't want to buy it again because they got it. Like just be there. But think about it the same way you build a house. Like, what, and you've always thought about this. Like, what's your foundation? You explain it to me differently in terms of the steps. What's your foundational of always on? What do you have to have to deliver?
And it's such a noisy environment. I think that like
Super Bowl's up here. This is your fireworks of your 4th of July, of your campaign strategy, of your brand strategy, right? It's a moment in time. But if you're going to create that much emotion in a moment in time, that same positive, happy, engaging emotion has to be delivered end to end. It has to be top of mind end to end. From I'm thinking about you to maybe in 2 years I'm going to buy your Chevy. It's got to deliver. And the higher the stakes, you are putting a lot of money in one basket to make you got to make sure that full foundational funnel is where it needs to be.
Especially if the risk of, I was going to say, if the cost, it's not risk is a cost, but like if the cost to, what is it called when there's a business word, like your threshold, like if you are a high decision cost, or like a
cost per acquisition, total lifetime value
I'm thinking
customer.
like when you were like, so a car versus a FreshSet hair, like sometimes it shocks me, the people who have the money to buy a Super Bowl ad. I'm like, your product costs $2 in store. That means you already have like so much volume.
So their marketing strategy is like, if
you have to reach so many people.
The volume.
Yes,
they know, volume. Especially in commodity. Think about that. You have to cost a wide net with like little margins.
Doritos chips. It's so much of a brand play and an emotion. Like if you were exposed to marketing from Doritos, you'd just forget they exist and you'd go on to something healthier.
But wait a second. Doritos is a perfect example. So you go into the store, and you see the Doritos bag with the fun, clear thing that is the same brand identity that you saw at the commercial. And then you invoke chips.
And they paid
and you
invoke
chips. And you invoke nachos. And nachos evoked beer. And beer and nachos evoked to family. And family invokes to your Super Bowl jersey. And your Super Bowl jersey reminds you of your favorite time with your dad. And now your dad's not here anymore. If you're a good marketer and you're at Tostitos, you all of that. You fucking follow that. But wait, here's where the product part comes in. Tostitos decided to say, we're going to make a smaller bag and we're not going to pay attention to packing on the lines. So when you make your nacho chips, now you're pulling out tiny little fucking pieces versus your big fucking thing. Product matters too.
Yes.
And I don't want to forget that because I don't know as much about product as you do. I know how to sell what you are making, but that product and delivering on the taste, sound, smell, and value in that
and about knowing your customer, what they care about too, like how much those things matter in your product. What I wanted to, before we moved on from that narrative of like that user experience, So you saw your Super Bowl commercial about Doritos, and you went into the store, and it was on an end cap thing, not bare. You didn't have to go hunt for it. It was, you just kept discovering this. You were just continuing to be exposed from it. Maybe you even got an advertisement on social media while you were scrolling between those two events, like multiple touch points along the way. I think what I wanted to leave us with is like, none of that was unintentional.
It's all intentional.
Yeah. So the fact that it was
data-driven, customer-backed, bitch, if we're doing it well.
But it was never an accident that it was even the most visible place when you walked into the store. They had to pay
the racetrack. They call it the racetrack.
They have to pay extra. The brand, the Doritos, has to pay extra.
That was my actual funnest part about Great Stuff. Once we did all of the business strategy work when we were designing the quarter pallets.
Yeah.
The average company spends $8 million on the Super Bowl ad, but that's just for your ad spend. We're going to talk about that today. So let's move on.
Okay.
Ad spend. There's two pieces you have to think about in marketing and advertising. The first piece is what it costs to create your asset. What's your asset? It's your commercial. It's your actors, your actresses or not, your creative, your design, your copywriting. It's all of the things that like make your sweatshirt a sweatshirt. And then you have the paid media portion. It's what you're buying in your spot at the Super Bowl to be seen. So the average Super Bowl for 30 seconds just for a paid media, just for your spot, not your creative, not your copy, not your Adam Sandler, not your actual commercial, just to be there. Your channel is $8 million.
Yeah, just to hold your time.
It's rising. Last year
that was what I was going to ask. Like, is it plateauing?
7.5 to 7 last year. It's rising.
Well,
High demand.
8 million today, so it's gone up another.
Due to intense demand. So demand is rising. People are understanding, or there's part of their marketing strategy or lack thereof, that the impressions of the Super Bowl is important to them. Sometimes before kickoff or during the halftime show, the average is 10 million. But if you think about before kickoff, the halftime show, big moments in time, the media spot, not the creation, is around $10 million.
Do we
Historical contents, they've risen from around 5.6 million.
About because it's on that? Can I ask you a question there?
Yeah, go.
So it's gone up $500,000, which is, I think, is a significant amount in a year. That's a lot. There's inflation. I get that, but that's a lot. But typically, what we have seen in TV is that, like, it used to be 30 million people watch the Oscars.
It's going up.
Okay, tell me.
Yeah, Super Bowl viewership has trended upwards, frequently breaking records in recent years. Super Bowl.
Does it say?
Taylor Swift did it last year. I mean, fuck you guys. I'm going to be super interested. Hey, listen here, women. Listen here.
Does it say what the number is?
Don't even watch the fucking Super Bowl if you don't like it. Just watch the commercials. Here we go. Let me tell you.
Yeah, but you're still tuning in. That's the point. Yeah.
I'm just going to watch it on YouTube afterwards. Super Bowl 2024 set an all-time high average with 123.4 million views.
Yeah, that's incredible.
2020 last year was 127.7 million views, which is a 3% increase over the previous year.
So here's the stat.
Record-breaking numbers. Streaming platforms were the most notable for the expand. Methodology changes, the inclusion of out-of-home viewing, such as bars or restaurants, and global interest was on 10%.
So this is important. Can I just want to nail this one home? It used to be most programs got 30 million viewers on, sitcoms.
Well, do your back end math. If 125 million people are watching your commercial and you're paying $10 million for it, what's that cost per view?
That's part of what I was trying to say.
Girl.
But the other thing that I was trying to get to is this is the only.
You better have a real good strategy for your fucking orgasm.
Yeah.
You better know how to warm somebody up.
I don't want you to miss this point. This is the only TV program, viewing moment that is increasing any one singular thing that is increasing in its views, because attention is so fragmented. We've got streamers, we've got, all of these things that we're watching TV in all of these different locations. It's not just 3 channels anymore. So it used to be always 30 million viewers on any sort of Friends watching Friends or Will and Grace.
This is the spot to get people's attention. You have attention. You are demanding attention because you have to realize attention is different. You talked about this at the beginning.
But it's the only place that's growing, and I think that's crazy. That's my point.
Attention is commoditized.
I disagree.
Attention
is not commoditized.
Our attention is
it's the most valuable thing, and it can't be commoditized.
Think about your brain share. Your attention is commoditized. You don't get to think about.
I disagree with that.
Maybe
deeply.
I'm not saying that correctly.
I don't commoditize it. If anything, it is more valuable because there's so many things.
Hold on, wrong word. Your attention is fragmented.
Yes.
Therefore, wrong word.
Deeply. Yes.
Thank you.
Yes. That's my point that I'm trying to nail home. That's the point that I'm trying to nail home.
Attention is fragmented. Therefore, what, Jessica?
the fact that there are more people watching this singular is the only thing that has stayed a singular growing place to put attention. It is highly valuable.
Okay, fact.
They've nailed it.
So what's going to happen this year? This year, you're going to see high profile celebrities. You're going to see a notable surge in farm and tech, which is interesting if you look at the market.
In pharma tech?
Pharmaceuticals and telehealth.
I thought you said farm and tech. Like I was
pharmaceuticals and telehealth.
That was a big surprise to me. Is it GLP-1s?
You're gonna see major ad features with Lady Gaga for Rocket Mortgage, Sabrina Carpenter with Pringles, Matthew McConaughey and Bradley Cooper with Uber Eats, focusing on humor, nostalgia, and in the case, he gets us brand awareness. GLP-1s, celebrity nostalgia pairing, humor and continuity, cultural relevance and trust, and more social impact. You're going to see Nova Terse, a football tight ends. Nova Terse features football tight ends. I don't know.
You're going to see athletes, popular athletes that Heather and I don't have any idea who they are.
Bowringer Elgenheim, Octavia Spencer, and Sofia Vergara.
I don't even know who the celebrities are anymore. That's how old I am.
Will be Serena Williams.
Your toenails falling off, and I don't know who the celebrities are.
Rocket Mortgage is Lady Gaga, Serena Carpenter. Bud Light's Peyton Manning, Shane Gillis, and Post Malone. That should be interesting. Uber Eats, which I'm surprised because Uber has some integrity issues, is Matthew McConaughey and Bradley Cooper. I think Bradley Cooper probably has integrity issues.
What are the Uber integrity issues?
People get hurt and raped in their cars a lot.
Yeah, okay.
Phonetics, which I think is going to be a killer, is Kendall Jenner, and Infinity will be Laura Dern, Sam Neill, and Jeff Goldblum. Let's talk about full frontal strategy.
Okay.
More people watching means more people are preparing for the big game. Last year, more people watched the game than ever. It's fair to assume that this also means that more people bought Super Bowl-related snacks, desserts, decorations, and even disposable serveware than ever before. Mm-hmm. So you're
interesting.
Mm-hmm. Reaching these shoppers ahead of the game is a different job than speaking to people watching the game. You need to show up where they plan to buy, from the TV screen to the living room to the retail search bar.
And again, this is an emotional choice.
Go back to the retail search bar. So I told you about Loctite. Okay. What Loctite did well was did the Super Bowl commercials. And then what they didn't do is their search engine marketing and their search engine optimization strategy, because when you went in, where do I buy Loctite? Or what are the feature and benefits, or how does it work in my home?
Yeah.
No matter where you were, can Loctite fill my mouse problem?
You had executives working with big agencies making something splashy, and then they didn't follow through with their digital team to say, hey.
Never heard of that before. Never, and you can fucking air that.
I know.
Bring in a fancy consultant to tell me what the fuck we're doing at the top of the house.
Yeah, and then never follow through with the rest of the experience. Yeah. I got you.
From Flywheel Retail Insights, shout out to Flywheel. Recent digital trends prepare for the 2026 report. We predict 3 big forces shaping this year's Super Bowl. Number 1, tighter wallets. Consumers are value-driven state of mind due to social and economic pressure, but they still want big game experiences at home. For brands, this means steeper competition against private label that will require a focus on strategic mix, value-focused sub-brands, and premium lines that help protect your margin. Can you break
that down? That was a big corporate.
People don't have less money. People have less money, or they're tightening it up, and they really understand that to get people to spend is going to be different than ever. So they need to think about that relative.
So they have less money.
They're spending some, but they want to spend more at home. They want to create more of an experience.
And they still want the feeling of having the feel-good football party. I have less to spend.
I think about it myself as a consumer. Mm-hmm. I am buying a $230 serum for my face from SkinCeuticals. I'm trying to understand the science on the back of that bottle because I really do like what I'm getting. I can see and feel it. I can talk
to you about some of these things.
But I am also on the TikTok now, and I'm understanding that I can get the same fucking serum for $50. Mm-hmm. So again, you put that in any part of your the consumer, but take this away. What the macroeconomic trends are showing is that our share of wallet is tighter.
Yeah.
We don't want to go down on our experiences or our quality, but we're going to try to figure out how to make them differently.
It's worth spending my time to figure out how I'm going to do something a little bit different. So if your consumer is shopping in a different way because they need to do the research, because they have less to spend, but they still don't want to sacrifice on the value that they're getting at the end of the day, they're going to spend more time hunting. That's an opportunity for some people.
It's a great article, by the way. We're going to share this article in the comments.
What is it from?
Okay.
What's it from? What's the...
I'll tell you later.
Oh, okay.
Retail media is a growth engine. Let's talk about this.
I
Retail
wanna
media
subscribe to some of
spend
these
to
things.
grow at double digits over year. Not because of one of the few places brands can tie awareness, hey, I'm Tostitos, and you might not know about me, to measurable sales. Nearly every retailer down to local grocery stores has invested in retail media capabilities, providing brands with more opportunity than ever to reach shoppers where they choose to shop. This is a fragmented ecosystem.
It is.
Viewers consume media on
fragmented.
linear, on TV, on CTV, on desktop, and on mobile, and then often at the same time, and they're shopping across all of those devices. So you may be watching Bridgerton on your phone, shopping for something, and you may have Fiona Apple by your side working on your Canva. Screen fragmentation. Together, these forces raise stakes. You can't afford to waste impressions or budgets, but you also can't sit out weeks of shopping that lead to the game. You have to have a pre, during, and post
experience
marketing strategy.
Yeah.
So again, what brought me to Instacart? They are doing short reels on Facebook with Ben Stiller. They will have a Super Bowl spot. They are upping their cross promotion on their app. They are tying the negative experience of the cold to why they have a value. So the human element. Okay.
Also because I'm learning from what you're saying right now is also because you're preparing for your party, not necessarily you, but like the people are preparing for their party. They're either going to go to a Super Bowl
Take me to dinner
party.
before you fuck me in the ass.
That's not what I was thinking.
But think about it like that. Warm me up. You're warming them up. You're warming them up. You're warming them up.
But I think it's a little more tactically.
That's not what I was thinking. I can't believe you didn't get. That's a Khloe Kardashian coat.
Oh, she does say that?
I mean, I don't know what she goes. I mean, I know she said for Christ's sake or for fuck's sake, but she goes, take me to dinner before you fuck me in the ass.
That's funny. I don't know good at quotes. No,
Or don't ever.
I was thinking Instacart was a little bit more even opportunistic because they have the opportunity to be present before the Super Bowl for a transaction. They are the people who can help you deliver on your Super Bowl party.
I think about Instacart as almost like the nucleus to like, you have 256 other brands on your platform. You have to understand what is driving everyone else's, like not only the brands, but the products inside of those brands.
Yeah.
Like millions of brands.
It's complicated.
It's interesting.
And like a similar retailer, it's a retail vehicle.
So this loops us back around, and then we'll talk a little about the worst ads and the best ads of all time. So we'll do a little strategy and a little fun. Okay, so success Super Bowl lead in starts with a robust audience strategy.
What does that mean?
Jessica, when you created FreshSet, what did you know about your audience? What did you know about the market? When you think about the product, not take the media side, your product development. What problem were you trying to solve?
I know you're asking. I knew that I experienced a problem. I knew, and I'll tell you the problem. I knew a couple of people around me experienced a problem. I knew it was a pretty niche, very specific problem, but could have legs that I hadn't thought of. So the problem was, here's the emotional side, the storytelling side that I need to figure out quite how I'm going to package more broadly. But when we go to camping or we go boating or we go to the lake house, we go to Anonymous Friend's lake house, we're always having bonfires. Some people I know.
You also didn't shower for 5 days, Jessica.
I know,
it's
but
not just the bonfires we're solving for here.
This won't solve that problem.
Solve it for stinky bees.
I also know it's
limits. Your 3-year-old told you to wash your ass still kills me on the last episode. Mom.
You got to go to the bathroom. Okay. Thank you, Glenn. I did. I showered when I got home.
You better put that.
I could not wait to go.
Sweet vanilla scrub way up in all the places.
I got a shower. I told Matt yesterday. No, this is actually really funny.
Fucking sandpaper that shit.
I told Matt yesterday I have like this charcoal soap that was gifted in a Mega Babe like order. Like
next time I'm gonna hand you Dawn dish soap when you do something like that.
No, I told Matt. I was like, Matt, this is for the cleaning, and then I got the Bath and Body Works. I said, and this is for the smells. So I washed twice. So I am clean.
I know you are. You just really wanted. You were invested in the cabin shirt. That's all.
It was the cabin shirt was the core of the problem. But to get back to so I knew it was a very specific like bonfire smoke smell experience. I know that I overindulge on bonfires more than the average human being. So I know that market's not necessarily going you're not going to get rich on that market. I'm just going to say it straight up. But that problem is a problem to be solved in a lot of other applications. Cooking, traveling, it has a problem to solve elsewhere. So I knew what my audience was somebody similar to me because I'm solving this. I'm the source of the problem. You are busy but you want to look good. You want to feel good. You want to have the confidence. I don't want to have to walk into a business meeting or a group of friends or an outing and have like some sort of insecurity that my hair might smell bad from the thing that I was just at prior to showing up.
You knew there was a problem.
Yes.
You know there was a market. You had a personal problem. You're around people who had the same problem.
Yes.
People create a market and market creates an opportunity.
And then I think, how do you extend that problem? How do you think about how that problem extends into other applications? Because it was a very specific bonfire story.
This all comes back to strategy and audience. And a successful Super Bowl lead-in starts with understanding your audience, Jessica.
Yes, deeply.
Your plan only works if it reaches the right people at the right time, on the right channels, which is your place, with the right message that's solving their problem, with the content style they consume, with a product you are delivering on in a timely, efficient manner. Super Bowl, for me, is a piece, if you can afford it, in your marketing strategy, depending on your strategy, the market. Do you have the market watching this channel? Are they even there? Right? If you're going to spend all your time on a channel, where is the FreshSet customer? When you tell me, this comes back to what you're telling me. Okay, well, maybe only emotionally or mental wise you can bite off this channel. But like, where are they? And if I only have this much time, where am I going to spend it? And I think, again, it's a little counterintuitive because you really should be spending it everywhere because everyone is everywhere because it's fragmented.
Yeah, but the point here is you got to
crawl, walk, run.
You got to also you're catching the biggest net of people that there is, and then you have to nurture.
Think about you're on the boat. And you got one line and one fish. You got a big old net and you got a whole bunch of little crabbies come up on.
One of the most incredible opportunities there are in advertising and marketing. So while you were talking, I was thinking of two things. I was trying not to interrupt. I was thinking of two things. The first thing that struck me was, okay, well, if you know your customer really well, that you're making advertising and marketing choices, bets, that they're going to understand it. So we played the Kendall Jenner video. I know that because I know Kardashian pop culture, and I know that that's a pretty good bet because hundreds of millions of people probably know. But I bet that Matt probably doesn't know that the Kardashians have this rumor about them, that people talk about the rumor of the Kardashians, that if a man dates them, they're cursed. That's her whole message in that, was playing on the sort of underlying, rarely discussed pop culture narrative that any man that dates Kendall Jenner or any of the Kardashians is cursed and they're going to fail. And she played ball. Like, that was so good. She played into that. Is a Fanatics betting, what was the ad?
Fanatics.
What was it?
Fanatics. It's like a betting. Fanatics.
Right. Okay. So who is their audience? Mostly men, right? So I'm trying to play out like the fact that the people who know the underlying thing of the Kardashians are like maybe somebody like you and I, but we're not going on.
They know
Fanatics.
who their audience are, though.
No. This is what I want to play out.
They're trying to create an audience for us.
Are they? Like, are they just capturing our attention because what was the brand that we heard? Do you know who Bonnie Blue is?
No.
She's the girl who had sex with 1,000 people in
one time
in a row, 1,000 people in a row. She told them they had X amount of seconds. If they can finish, they can finish. But like, she's a single.
Jessica.
She's a single mother with kids.
Does she get paid for it?
Oh, she's filthy rich. She's so rich, and she's like an online sex worker. But like, part of her online content creation was she said 1,000 men.
Had a certain amount of time. So they need to move it along. Or
yeah. Because she's got to go to the next person. 1,000 people. Okay.
Is her criteria? Did she screen for them to make sure she wasn't going to die?
Probably. I don't know. It's so much.
That's too much for me to handle right now, Jessica.
No. Listen. Her her strategy is that she's rage baiting the wives. So her online content strategy is to rage bait the wives so that they talk about it in real life and their husbands hear
Unless
it.
you're in, like,
and then they go search and then their husbands pay for her content.
Unless you're in the business of hearts and lungs, I think any media is good media.
So my question was, is Kendall Jenner not rage bait?
She's rage baiting.
In the same model that Bonnie Blue did, where she got the wives to talk about it, and then the husband was like,
I'm not upset with Kendall. But I'm
no,
not
I'm not. I'm just saying, what's the strategy? Like, Matt would be the ideal candidate for the person who's going to go do online betting, right? Or like Bennett or
the strategy
whatever.
should be Kendall. Maybe he's going to look up Kendall Jenner. When you look up Kendall Jenner, you should be, if they're doing a good job with marketing, they've paid for her name and she's getting paid for her name, or right?
Yeah.
Like they're gonna they're making the connection. She's hot,
and I want to know what the story is here. She's talking about all of my favorite
she's hot,
athletes.
and there's online gambling. That's all you need. We are there for the story.
So they solved it all. That's what I wanted to play out. Like, imagine being in the right.
We're talking about it out loud.
I know. Imagine being in the writer's room. Like, you've been in that room with the agency. And you're saying, I'm going to hire Kendall Jenner, which is going to be millions of dollars, and I'm going to be paying for a Super Bowl ad, which we know is now $8 million.
It's like $20 million probably all in by the time you do the
for
creative
that
and the
ad.
pay.
You think? I think at least, right? I think probably 50.
A lot.
It's so much, right? Okay, so you're spending that much money, and you have all of the creative choices in the world in front of you.
Probably $5 million in production and probably $5 million for your actor. It's $20 million. I bet it's $20 million.
I agree. Okay, so you have all of the creative choices in front of you, and you are the brand executive for whatever online gambling company this was that we still don't know yet.
FreshSet and House of Leviana.
But so you have all these options in front of you. It's compelling to me that they made the choice to really play into Kendall's like pop culture thing that I actually think that the online gambling audience doesn't know.
They don't get.
Yeah.
They might though. No, because I bet maybe the online gambling audience is the audience in the comments hating on her because she's the curse.
Oh,
fuck off!
You nailed
fuck
it.
Off,
You
you
were
little
right.
cunt. Fuck off, you little white male troller who's telling me that I'm the reason your athlete's not winning something. Get the fuck out of here.
Okay, that's funny. Okay, good. Smart. There you go, Heather.
Fuck you. I love it. Okay.
So then they know their audience that well. That's good. Okay,
Big time.
there we go. That's really funny.
All right, here we go. Instacart has taken a major step forward with Data Hub, which lets brands combine Instacart's multi-realtor shopping data with their own media partners' data to build and measure high-intent audiences across the site. They're doing customization. That doesn't make any sense to the audience. At the end of the day, of the fucking day.
Isn't it funny how we talk in business?
Your plan only works if it reaches the right people.
Okay, so that was the other point that I wanted to bring up, but I forgot about it.
And you've got to take the data and the analytics with what you know about your audience, with what you know about your product, and you're literally solving a problem. I have a car, it doesn't have gas. I'm cold, I need a jacket. I like bonfires, my husband doesn't want to bang me when my hair stinks, so I want FreshSet.
I think
if that's the value proposition, maybe we should not buy FreshSet. Don't believe that.
I was going to say, I think the husband's still bang, it's fine.
Yeah, my husband does not care. Except for the toenail was too much. Even though it's not even the whole toenail. He literally goes, I need to talk to you. I'm really struggling. That's what I said to my husband, my partner. I need to talk to you. I'm really struggling. Which I don't say that to
anybody. Tell me what he said.
He goes, baby doll. He put his hand up in my face. Baby doll.
It's too much. Or something. What did he say? No, it wasn't too much.
He goes, no, he goes, baby doll, I don't want to see you in that light. Yeah. He goes, you've always had really beautiful feet, and I can't.
So
I just can't.
Are you going to get like a nail implant?
You! I literally shot 3 kids out of my pussy before I was 27, and now we're going to worry about my toenails?
Yeah, that's how it works. That's
And then I actually felt more depressed because his reaction was exactly my own.
The concern. His reaction was the concern.
But I'm concerned. I don't want to paint my toenail on my skin. I want a real...
So you're gonna get like a little implant?
It's only half of it that fell off, so I'm gonna have to paint some skin. I can't even talk about it, Jessica.
You can get like a little Or, like how we do fake nails. You can just do that.
I literally said to him, I go, speaking of that, fake nails, I go, now that you're going to be a dick, I'm like, just so you know, every time I go to get a pedicure, they talk about me, and I know it. And finally,
everybody in the world thinks that.
No, I ask, what is he saying? He goes, oh, nice feet, soft, nothing to scrape. I said, so fuck you, just because I lost one toenail.
Now they're going to talk about your missing toenail.
No, were they talking about my leg hair? Probably.
I don't think so. Everybody has always said, when you ask your Brazilian wax person, or you ask your massage therapist, you ask all of those people.
Unless they're going, woo.
They say they don't care. They say they don't care.
I've seen everything.
If
they stink, you care. I'm telling you. Nobody wants to put their face down in some gangrene toes, and nobody wants to fucking bikini wax.
Just because your toes falling off doesn't mean they're gangrene.
Kukushta.
I know, but I'm talking about whether or not there's hair on your legs. Are you really
going in there getting a Brazilian with a stinky kook?
No, that's what I mean. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying their hair on your legs. All right. You're clean, but you forgot to shave because it's been -12 and there's not a good reason for it. And your skin's already dry. You don't need to scrape the good skin you got off. You know what I mean? Oh.
Here we go. Let's go. Let's talk about this. This is your cultural relevance all in one. We're going to wrap this bitch up.
Okay. She's had enough of me.
Pepsi steals Coca-Cola polar bears. This year, Pepsi appeared to troll competitor Coca-Cola as it used a polar bear as the star of its Super Bowl commercial.
That's fun.
An animal that's been a long mascot of Coca-Cola. In its new 2026 ad, Pepsi began with a blindfolded polar bear who was doing a taste test between Pepsi Zero Sugar and Coke Zero, only to figure out that Pepsi was what he preferred, the bear.
That's cute.
Right? This is really fun, though. The clever ad then sees the polar bear going to the psychiatrist's office, mental health, and then later walking down the street looking longingly to the window where a table of 4 is enjoying a pepperoni pizza with cans of Pepsi Zero Sugar. Cultural moment. It ends with the polar bear attending a concert with another polar bear as they suddenly appear on a kiss cam holding hands. The Pepsi can scenes and nodding to the viral Coldplay concert moment. I Want to Break Free by Queen plays in the background and throughout the ad.
Yeah, that's
Kendall
good.
Jenner trolls her ex-boyfriends for Fanatic Sportsbooks.
Those are both good.
Hold on,
I have a question. Are we seeing all the ads now before they come?
Yeah.
Okay. So then what's the big point?
Some people don't know how to use the internet. Mike goes to www.youtube.com and don't even got the app. Okay, so and he's smart.
Okay, that's okay.
It's not okay. Fucking dumb. Xfinity rewrote Jurassic Park history, which I fucking right.
Matt goes to he goes to his browser to go to YouTube. Matt does too.
Oh my god. So,
I did catch him.
On the scale of getting made fun of, I sit in the middle. Xfinity rewrote Jurassic Park, which I'm going to skip. Sabrina Barkadine built her dream man for Pringles, which is actually really clever. Look at
Oh, I thought you just spelled
She
the red
built
wine.
her dream man for Pringles. Funny.
Oh, that is cute.
Skipping. Melissa McCarthy shared in Telenova for Elf Cosmetics. Bud Light has Post Malone, Shane Gillis, and
So you
Peyton
have to
Manning.
have a celebrity to be.
NFL tight ends pay attention to their tight end.
That's cute.
For novaritis. I don't even know.
I don't know any of those things. All I knew is tight end.
These are 1+. Emma Stone goes off the rails for Squarespace.
Ooh.
Chris Hemsworth is spooked by Amazon Alexa. Me too, motherfucker. Uber Eats with Matthew McConaughey and Bradley Cooper. Worst Super Bowl ads. Tom Brady for Pizza Hut. We'll have to watch that tonight. Andy Cohen for Nerdy Gummy Clusters.
Wait, hold on. I have a question.
Tom Brady doesn't
Are
know.
they all available?
Who the fuck is your brand, Tom Brady? We're sick of you.
I have a question.
Available.
Can you see the
All available.
Can you see the Tom Brady ad
All
right now
available.
then?
Yeah, you want to watch it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I do.
I have 27 tabs open for this research.
Okay.
You know what I miss most about playing? Yelling. Hi. So I got this job. I got your pizza. Hi. Brady's back. Pizza Hut.
Oh, get it? Pizza Hut. Okay, that's funny.
And they never got it.
Roughing the passer.
Shake it off, Gramps.
Get our biggest pizza for the biggest games. The
I think it's not bad.
I think it's terrible.
Get the pizza before
Why? What's so terrible? Break it down from all of the things that you said about everything we learned today. Tell me why a bad one is bad then.
I think from a personal brand perspective, every time if I'm going to do a Super Bowl ad and I'm going to put my personal brand out there, the writing, the creative, the connectivity. I'm upping my game every time.
From a Pizza Hut perspective.
From a Tom Brady perspective.
Well, that's not. He's just collecting a paycheck.
You just did a basic ad, so I think it's all basic. Like, Tom Brady's done some pretty good commercials, some real good commercials.
Okay.
So I think you start to lose the celebrity and the writing and the creative has to. You are a reflection of the writing. To me,
but
that's
he's not the one
so
paying
basic.
he's not the one paying for the ad spot, and he's not the writer, and he shows up and he just has to do something. But you keep doing
subpar ads, his cost goes down.
But then
you become the guy on the Just for Men shave commercials.
Fair enough, but so you're critiquing Tom Brady. If they put somebody
I'm critiquing the commercial, I don't like the writing. I think it's basic. I think it's very. I think your lack of creativity.
What? You don't think it's creative? It's
no.
Pizza Hut. Get it? No. That's funny.
No. I don't want to be yelled at when my pizza gets delivered.
No, not okay. Oh, so you didn't like the experience that they were projecting, yelling. They were okay. What's your biggest takeaway from the lessons of the Super Bowl advertising space?
Biggest takeaway: you have to understand your audience. You better have a fuck ton of budget, and you better have a full funnel strategy. And if you're the marketing exec, that better tie back to revenue, or you be out. You be out. Gotta tie back to revenue. If you're spending that much money, you better drive some fucking something that you can measure. It better come in the bottom line.
I did not put enough appreciation to how important like all of the next steps are. From just putting an ad out there is not sufficient enough. Mm-hmm. All of the next steps have to be like really thoughtful, and the only way you can do that well is by knowing your audience. So I think that's my biggest light bulb. Like I knew it, but to see it in practice is fun.
Let's just wrap it with I want to talk about kindness and love again. Okay. Because that's going to be my message at Forever Show. We use the table to rage, and we go back out into this universe and we live our values.
Okay. I love
we be good examples.
I love that.
And if you're part of our student audience and we know that your time is fragmented, thank you for spending it with us.
Oh, fucking right. Cheers. Okay, Startup Crew, I've got something really special for you. I'm really excited. This is basically an announcement. This is a big deal. FreshSet is the first ever hair odor eliminator. Trust me when I say I've tried everything to take odor out of hairs. And guess what? It's yours truly. It is my product I've been working on for the past 9 months, and I'm really excited to bring it to you first. This is not a job that hair scents and hair mist and dry shampoo can do on their own. They have a time and a place, but the type of people that listen to Startup are the type of people who know there's no chance for a break in the day to be able to go reset your hair. You could be going from your workout in the morning to catching a flight in the afternoon and hitting up the boardroom in the afternoon. And guess what? You're picking up odors from the day throughout the day, whether it's sweat, the airplane, the whole travel experience. It sticks and it holds in your hair. I've created something that truly is odor-free. There is no fragrance when you spray it in your hair. It is odor-free. It takes whatever you've picked up along the way out of your hair. It is so good that it can take the smell of bonfire odor out of your hair entirely. Startup listeners are the first to hear about this. It's kind of a big deal. I have a 2-ounce bottle, travel-friendly, TSA-friendly plastic bottle, so it won't break in your bag. You can take it with you everywhere. Leave it in your car, leave it at home, buy a couple, so that way you have extra. Startup listeners are getting a special deal. The first 50 people who go online, use the code STARTUPPOD at checkout, will get free shipping and a free gift. Thank you for listening to Startup. If you like what you heard, please subscribe, check us out on YouTube, follow us on your podcast apps. Please send it to a friend, leave a comment, add a rating. Every little bit helps. We look forward to seeing you next week.